Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be a peek at romance, okay? That's what this spread is. Gonna see what's going on with you and your partner. We're gonna do all of the signs. It can be anywhere in your or their chart. There will be a link in the description box for to access the birth chart. Wow. Okay. I feel like some healing is coming to situations that may be at a distance. Interesting. Let go of control issues, spirituality, religion, masculine and feminine energy there. Alright. So I thank you guys for watching. Please take what resonates, what doesn't resonate. Wow, a lot of cards flipped over. Keep an open mind. What doesn't resonate, please leave it on my table. Okay? Okay. Take some time to get into your intuition. I'm going to see what the cards say. This can play out from either perspective. Let's take a peek at romance. Starting with Aries. What's the overall mutual energy for Aries? We have another card that's flipped. Get to know each other. Alright. Aries, you have flirt. It's an overall mutual energy. See what's going on. Let's get the spread and I'll tell you what it means. Alright. If you're dealing with an Aries, or you are an Aries, when it comes to how they think you feel, they feel like you are in a progressive energy, wanting success. Decisions. I feel like they think you feel that it can go towards something victorious. It can be successful. But there's decisions here that need to be made. Things that need to be balanced. A way to move forward needs to be established. Knight of Pentacles, it feels like they feel like you think it's going to take time to rebuild. They may have betrayed your trust. I think they still feel like you see a victory in them, but you're weighing your decisions now. And they're going to need to have patience with you. I think you're still releasing things from the past. They feel like it's like they feel like you think it's going to take time. There may be trust that needs to be rebuilt here in order to have success. There may be a a different perspective that needs to be had. Definitely forgiveness that needs to be had. Someone needs to apologize. And I feel like they think you want the apology from them in order to move forward, in order to have something new here. Yeah, see? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. There has to be an offer of forgiveness. There has to be a pure heart. There has to be a change of perspective. And I think they're waiting on you to forgive them. I think they feel like you are still holding on to them, but putting yourself in a position where you can come out of your mind and into a emotional experience, a new emotional experience with them. I think you do want to leave the past behind you, and I think that they know that. Chariot, Ace of Cups. I'm hearing coming out of the doghouse. I think there was resistance in the past. And they think that you're taking the time, to get your heart in order. How they feel about you is Four of Wands. They feel like you are victory. You feel the same way. They feel like you are their peace, their home, their love, their future, What else do Aries need to know? We're dealing with an Aries. My chain just moved. And that's my granddad. And I feel like, as I was shuffling, I was feeling like, it's how they feel about you and how they feel about the situation. They feel like they're no longer in confusion. They feel like they're no longer emotionally entertaining other suitors. I feel an energy of getting clear here. Because especially with the Four of Wands, they know what home is to them. And it's not found in other suitors. I feel like there was deception in the past because, and this is their action. We have Seven of Swords. I think they're cutting ties. Oh, Five of Swords. No wonder it feels like cutting ties. I read fives as more internal. And it feels like it's associated to the Seven of Cups. I feel like they're getting clear within themselves. I think they're getting their heart, their mind. Well, they made me say heart, but their heart, I guess their heart and their mind. Yeah, King of Cups. Excuse me. They're getting their mind to come towards you. Knight of Wands. They're going to go within their mind first and get their mind together. And then they're going to come towards you, Nine of Wands. Again, this is the action. The most likely outcome, they're coming towards you. Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. As the advice or what you need to know moving forward, we have Knight of Wands with Knight of Wands next to each other. I feel like you need to be prepared for this person's arrival. King of Swords. And I feel like you know that they're coming. And this may even be validation, but this is you having your mind stable and ready for communication. King of Swords can communicate very well, and I feel like this person, again, they've come out of illusion. So there needs to be energy here where you're able to see eye to eye and communicate, again, forgiveness. Some of you need to maybe express that you've forgiven this person if you have. And if you haven't, get to the bottom of it, even if you're moving forward with or without them. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom with Temperance. Coming out of Five of Wands, coming out of resistance, coming out of karmic patterns, blocks, stagnation, inner turmoil, into emotional fulfillment with you and your loved one. A spiritual balance and a balance within the relationship. Let's see what's going on if you're dealing with the Taurus. And again, flirt. This isn't going anywhere. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to your loved one, okay? And I feel an energy to say, especially when it comes back around, forgiveness lightens your vibration. It opens your heart. And I feel like it'll help the communication between you two, you know, the conversation, the heal, the connection. It'll help it go a lot smoother. Release unrequited love to heal your love life, okay? What do Taurus need to know if you're dealing with a Taurus or if you are a Taurus? What's the message here? Why are my cards flipped? We have Mother flipped with health and unrequited love again. Just Taurus need to know that may be a message for some of you. What's the message for Taurus? Dealing with a Taurus, you are a Taurus. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Deception behind it. What's the message for Taurus? Taurus, Jesus. Let's get the cards out here. Let's go with the message. We have the World. Let's get more message here. King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, you guys. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it's looking like it's looking good. Let's see the action here. Action. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Advice. Advice. Oh, y'all. Man, if you're dealing with a Taurus, it's looking really good. It's looking really good. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, let's dive in. It feels like interesting. So how they think you feel. I'm hearing bring on the new life. And all that comes with it. They view you as someone who's in control. Someone who's taken life by the horns. I'm also feeling an energy of opportunities together. A new cycle together. Especially with the other cards we have here. This is together. Both hands filled. Feeling powerful, feeling capable, feeling strong. They feel like you know that you have control at this time. And it may even be a sense of you having control of them and their heart. I feel like you both have released the past and the deceptive mask is falling off. You're forgiving of the past and you're in control of the future because you've learned. You've learned from past ways. You've released and healed. And you're ready to experience love in your present moments. How they feel about you. And the situation, we have the King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. There's an energy here where they feel like if you two can foresee it, if you can take action on it, if you can speak it, if you can work together and take action moving forward, you can accomplish a lot. In the relationship and in life, in your business, it feels like a sense of partnership here. I like an energy of supporting each other, whether you work together or not. There's an energy here where you both are secure within yourself. You both may have your own thing in life, that you're working at a steady pace to create, This is a supportive partner. What the action they're going to take, we have the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. I see this as them investing, especially with the 7 and the Ace, that's 8, working together. Again, there's a sense of partnership here. Typically, they're pouring into both. I feel a sense of them offering something new in this physical space for you two to work on together. And with this being the action, they're coming in to offer this. And if there's an energy here where you're already in communication, there's already something here. And they're coming in to nurture it. They're going to keep working on it. There's an energy here of staying close to the path that they've chosen. Especially with the advice, what you need to know moving forward. We have the 9 of Cups, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I feel there's an energy here of what you need to know is that you both are happy within self. You both make each other happy. You both are on a soulmate path together that's here produced through raw love. You both love each other. And you're both willing to invest. Again, there's a heavy influence of investing, working together. These two, it's like an energy, either way, if you even look at the cards separately, they're both offering to each other. Both tending to a life that they care about within the cups of their heart. And there's a very faded feel to this. And you're both going to make each other very happy. As long as you work together and love. And with this here, I feel an energy of running things by each other. Stay expressive to each other. Keep the heart open to communication. Communication from the heart. Someone who loves from the heart, truly. Loves themselves and is able to love others because they've forgiven and they've learned. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So if you're dealing with a Gemini or you are a Gemini, up. Dealing with a Gemini or you are a Gemini. Interesting. Music stopped. Music stopped. You may need silence. You may need to be silent. I'm being reminded of something I say where sometimes you get the most momentum by being still, being silent, allowing that energy to build up in a direction. Look, finding the direction before you take off. We have heart-to-heart conversations. You deserve love. Lessons and blessings. Beautiful. Alright, if you're dealing with a Gemini, or you are a Gemini, let's see. What do we need to know here? I heard that's all of them. King of Pentacles at the bottom. How am I doing this? Interesting. Okay. So, if you're dealing with a Gemini, there's a lack of balance here because there's a lack of heart-to-heart communication. Interesting. They think you feel like there's not enough balance here. And how they feel about you in the situation is that things are going unsaid. Clarity is not had. There's an energy here where you're not planning for the future. There are things unsaid, and there may even be a failure of people expressing how much this connection means. Someone may even still be here in the process of learning a certain life lesson, recognizing the blessing in their own experience, or recognizing the lesson and moving forward. We do have deception under this. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Someone may be investing in their own stability above the relationship. Investing in their self and their harvest, and not sharing enough time or energy or effort or resource. Affection. Romance. We did have the Nine of Wands in reverse at the bottom. Interesting. Gemini or cross watcher, what is up? What is up? There's an energy here where someone's focused on their stability. And with this being how they think you feel like the connection is off balance. Like you're investing in yourself in order to gain stability. And there's an energy here where you're even willing to welcome in another suitor. But I'm hearing jealous. You may be doing things to make the partner jealous, or they think that your actions are being done in spite. Because again, this is how they feel. They may even think you're ignoring them, like you've recognized that you deserve love, or you feel like they are just you may be moving away from this person, and they view you as someone who's investing in themselves. They feel there's an out in the cold energy here as well, again with no communication. I feel like they think you may even be finding your happiness somewhere else, or something else is making you happy. There's also an energy here of, again, you looking into other options and no longer filling their cups. This is what it feels like. This may even be why, a part of the reason why there's no balance here in the physical expression, time given. But they do view you as someone that's happy, someone who is successful, especially with the Queen being under the bottom. But with the Devil being under the Queen, Nine of Swords in reverse, the Magician. I feel like they think you've moved on. There's an energy even where they feel like you're manifesting your way from them. Some of them think you found a new suitor in your career. You both want communication. I feel like they think you've blocked communication. You both want to have this heart-to-heart conversation. Cups, where it was coming out. How they feel about you or the situation is that communication has to be had. This heart-to-heart conversation that, to be honest, you both want to have. This is the mutual energy. I feel an energy where somebody is blocking communication because they feel like they deserve better, or enough is enough. It's been enough time. You know, you've done this, you've done that. Lessons, blessings. There's been an imbalance here so long that it's like, what are we doing here? But this person wants to open communication. And they don't want it to be future communication. They want it to be now. This is definitely two people who are not in communication. And I feel like the person that's ended the communication is the one that's trying to block their heart. Two of Cups, look at that. Queen of Cups is still in love. She still has love there, or she would have come up as a different suit. And regardless of gender, you know, the love is still there. This Eight of Cups in the upright is, to me, telling me that you haven't fully walked away. It's not completely ended. It's not in reverse. You haven't completely walked away. You're in the Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold. Or they feel like they are. So, out in the cold, wanting a new beginning, physically. Wanting commitment. Wanting to take the lead. This communication is coming in, but it's coming in with something serious backing it. This King of Swords that may have been cutting their way or the highway, I've already painted the vision of my own future, so it is what it is no longer. It's part of the reason why he's in reverse. That energy is in reverse because it wants to have real communication, deep communication. Wand is energetic. It's also communication. It's deep energetic communication. It's, I also read wands as, with it being energy, it could be spiritual. So it could be spiritual communication that wants to be had, especially with the Hierophant, but it wants to be had in a physical way, meaning face to face. It feels like an energy here where this person knows that things can be interpreted wrong. Things can be interpreted immaturely if it's not had face to face. A very adult conversation where you hear each other out. The energy is light enough to travel back and forth properly. Giving each other respect to get the words out that they have to say, that they may have had pent up for a long time when trying to deal with two opposing energies in order to move forward progressively into success. This is the action that wants to be taken, moving toward you into success. And that 7 is spiritual. This person wants a divine communication and divine success. What do we have falling out here? The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Lovers. And this is clarifying the Chariot. Tired of these opposing forces, this person has gone away. This person has already done Hermit in order to deal with the 5 of Cups in reverse. They've gotten certain. Emperor behind that. They're certain, they're in control. It takes an emperor to drive this chariot. This is two opposing forces. They've gotten their shit together. The action they're taking is coming in to give you long-standing love. Something abundant. Something for all to see. That genuine happy. Something that a well-manifested person can create. Stability. Generational stability. Togetherness. Good health. Happy family life. Celebration. A reason to rejoice. An inner harmony in the emotions. A harmony within mind, body, and spirit. Someone who gives you peace. Someone who's willing to communicate from the heart and still. It's the energy here where you're building. It's like it's matured, but it always has something left to build upon, to grow from. New emotional experiences. Loving communication between two counterparts, two soulmates, two lovers. This is your card. Your advice is to release the mind game and welcome love into the experience because it's blessed by the divine. And when you release this lower vibration, the past memories, the ego, the inflated ego will say. Past regrets, spilled emotions that went unheard, times where you weren't replenished. Times when you were at your low, surrender it and allow yourself to be refilled through love genuinely, through the divine. Let the divine work this out because it's love here. Okay? And there's an energy here where you just need to communicate. No matter who's watching this, somebody it resonates with. It's time for shit to change, and it can't change without communication. There has to be honest truth. Knight of Swords in reverse. There has to be honest truth in order for things to change. There has to be heart-to-heart conversations. Self-love, meaning you say what you mean what you say, but it's loving. It's from a place where you're healed. It's from a place where you've learned the lessons and you've recognized them as blessings and you're able to move forward, no longer deceptive, to come back together and release who this partner was in the past and the codependency that may have been in the past. This orphan here behind that, we could just keep going, but we're not. Release that, if they shut you out in the cold or, however that shoe fits, release it. It's time to trust, okay? It's time to stay optimistic about your love life because it's a different cycle. Things is about to change. But it takes communication to change. Let's get it popping with the Cancers, okay? Let's see what's going on with the Cancers, please. dealing with a Cancer, or you are a Cancer, any position in your chart. Let's see what's up. What we doing from a Cancer? Oh, see, that's a lot. That's an awful lot. Unrequited love at the bottom. Interesting, with trust. We have, that's more than I thought. Honeymoon, religious factors, playfulness, love life, vows, and the arts. Interesting. Interesting. There's a heavy influence here of raising your vibration. Raising your vibration in order to have change in your love life. There's an energy here where you've made a vow spiritually to yourself. Look at that. As I say that, we have the High Priestess wanting to be seen. This is your mutual energy. And I feel like you both have trust. You both have found trust through separating. We did see unrequited love. Through separating from lower vibrations. This religious factors here is strongly tied to vows. And how I'm reading them are in connection to each other. Some of you have been getting lost in sound therapy, in arts, in visual stimulation, in whatever artistic connections you have in life. There's some sort of healing that's happening here, because with trust is, you have to be willing to take leaps of faith. You have to be willing to trust. There has to be some level of faith within self, the situation, the partner, however that resonates with you, in order to trust. And I feel like trust is crowning all of these. Raising your vibration with playfulness is affecting your love life. This religious factors, which I'm seeing as spirituality, spiritual insight. High Priestess again. Spiritual insights. The Sun and the Ace of Wands. Wow. It's giving you a vow to yourself, to love, to change, to life. I'm seeing an energy here with this with this arts of creating something different for yourself, creating your path. And with this being love, a peek at romance, I feel like both of you are creating something beautiful together. And it's being led by the divine and a decision to trust in each other that you've made. And it feels like a soulful contract here with this being past life. We have 3 past lives, 3 romance angels. It's religious factors with vow is something that has been communicated in the higher space unconsciously. It feels like it was always, like it's fated to play out in a certain way at this time. This feels very timing. Like the hand on the clock is what I'm seeing. There's a blessing here waiting to happen. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Lovers, 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Well, shit, there it is. I mean, Hermit. And I'm hearing different. This one, we're doing this one off the books. Because it doesn't even feel like you need a peek into the other person's brain. It feels like this is going to tell the story right here. So let's see what's up. I'm still seeing it I'm still seeing it this way. How they feel. Action and advice. It was like this, action and advice. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Tell me a little more. Yeah. Alright, that's what it feels like. I feel like this is two people who are in communication. I feel like this is two people who have hashed out their differences, hashed out their past, and if we go by the position of how they think you feel, they feel like you've healed, like you've brought yourself back together. Again, there's an energy over this of partnership already. This is two people who are already in communication. I feel like this Three of Swords does not feel heavy to me. It feels like it's just information. It feels like you've gone through this. You've already come through this. It feels like a celebration of the strength that has come from what you've gone through. It doesn't feel like an energy where you're still sitting in this. This is two people who have overcome this already, especially with the way I read the cards, with the Three of Swords being in front of the Three of Cups. The Three of Swords has, already been worked through. There's harmony within the emotions already. Hermit has already detached, dealt with the issues that they faced, and is now ready to move forward happily. Again, in control. And I feel like with the Hermit in reverse behind that, it's saying that they're no longer in distance. Again, that energy of separation is no more. I feel like these are, again, two people who are at least in communication. They're no longer out in the cold. Again, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups in the upright. This is a physical partnership here. Take it if it resonates. Again, they bring the most important messages out, but what's happening in romance is commitment. I feel like these two people are happy within themselves. And with this being how they feel about you, this is them being happy. They feel like you make them happy. And like you are the one for them. The action they're going to take is to keep loving you. And to keep showing their love. To keep expressing their love. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Continue to be willing to grow in love in this connection. What you need to know, the advice is that they're investing. They're invested in this, and I think you both should be, especially with the Ace of Wands, Sun, High Priestess, Four of Cups. And with this Four of Cups, it feels like fulfillment that keeps coming. You never really see it coming, but it's always there. You're always happy. This person just always finds a way to make you happy, to stimulate you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, sexually. You guys are in such a high vibration together, especially with religious factors and playfulness. You guys are seeing the signs, the synchronicities. You guys are doing your spiritual work. You guys are trusting the path. You're loving together, and you may have even made a vow to each other. And with these being past life cards, there's a recognition, even consciously or unconsciously, but definitely emotionally, that you two are meant to be together. That you've made a vow spiritually to continue to make each other happy. Absolutely beautiful. Leo. Let's see what's going on if you are a Leo or dealing with a Leo. Fool in reverse. Leo or dealing with a Leo. You know what? We're going to come back on another video and do Leo in the next few.